actually performing one, so I hope y'all like it. I'm not too good at writing poems, but I try my best. Most times I write what's in this full mind of mine that's about to explode. See, I get distracted easily. Usually I'm in mid-conversation, either blurting out my feelings or holding within all the scenes to run through my mind. As tired as it may seem, I begin to gleam with this dream my thoughts glow out of, and as rainbows are beautiful. God created them. My ADHD kicks in and I can't stop. KDot has a cadences out of this world. That's what I'm gonna name my first son, Kadence. No, actually Zion. As I've walked these first 18 years of my life, I've learned a lot. I've learned that sometimes it's all right for my heart to speak louder than my brain. No one's to blame, some things just aren't meant to be. And though I was caught deep, I found a rope and a light which brought me out of the fright, and I raised my head and shattered my fears, and I could hear the voice of myself speaking back to me, and it was a lack of me, and I was disgusted of who I turned out to be. After my 18th, I decided to be of a nuisance. Because of my nuisance, I earned nuisance, which I had earned so hard for. In the previous pain and flame which the little red man set out for me to follow, and only bring me down, only made me elusive. And months later, as I had to deal with the same dilemma I found myself stuck in before, I understood that like monkey bars, though it was the most difficult thing I ever had to do, I could no longer hold on if I wanted to move on. If the vision I truly saw of myself was to be reality, the fatality of my past had to be destroyed. And though I loved it, and it was a dysfunctional love, it was no longer meant to be kept in my path. As the roads diverged, I had an option. Continue to tear at my own heart as my eyes teared up, and though the pain was satisfying and the rush of love kept me alive, I was nowhere near sane. If I was to change, I could not stick with the ones I had been glued onto before, and it was then I made the choice to be happy. I chose to smile. That even though he left and it hurt like hell, because what is not sunny about today? Because Alicia Harris gave me that verse and God gave me my essence, I discovered hope in finding new presents. I could look in the mirror and have a sense of the girl who was actually smiling back at me. For the first time in my life, the joy of my heart overlapped the pain of my soul, and I learned to be bright as day, and at times it was okay to be gloomy at night. To my first and only, I am blessed to have met you. I'm blessed to have had that experience because it created me to be the woman I am today. For you are a teacher in the art of love, and because I learned to forgive, I did not neglect to forget. And you could no longer get under my skin, but rather I would get over the mistakes that I made, and to imbibe to love myself, and that's an extravagant feeling. At times I get sidetracked and lose my mind a tad, but I'm rarely sad. I have so many more reasons to smile than be mad. The socks on my feet and the whispers in my ear I hear are the indication I have no fear. I still have a goal out in front of me, and some things just weren't meant to be. Don't take it personally. I can't find the right words to say, but I love me. My name is Kadesha E, and this is the beginning of my career in poetry.